Something felt different that day, and you could see it before a single word was even spoken. The room was already tense, the kind of silence that carries weight, the kind that tells you something serious is about to happen. Then suddenly, without announcement, without warning, Constantino Chiwenga walks in. No protocol, no signal, no preparation. And right there, all eyes shift not just because he entered, but because of how he entered. Calm, controlled, but with a presence that changes the air instantly. If you've been following Zimbabwe politics, you already know that moments like this are never ordinary. They carry meaning, they carry signals, and sometimes they carry warnings. Now look at Emerson Mnangagwa. His face alone begins to tell a story. Not panic, not shock, but something deeper, a mix of awareness and calculation. The kind of look that says, this was not planned. And that's where the real gist begins. You see, in politics, especially at that level, nothing is just random. When a powerful figure like Chiwenga walks into a space unannounced, it sends a message without saying a word. It tells people watching, insiders, officials, even the public, that something is shifting behind the scenes. Now let's break it down in a simple way so everybody can follow. Chiwenga is not just any politician. This is a man with deep military roots, a man who has influence not just in government but also in security structures. So when he moves, people pay attention. And when he moves like this, quietly, directly, unexpectedly, it raises questions. Was it a power move? Was it a signal? Or was it simply timing that made it look bigger than it is? But come on, if you've been watching closely, you'll know this is bigger than coincidence. And this is where I want you to pause small if you're enjoying this breakdown. Make sure you like this video and subscribe. Don't just watch and pass. Support the channel so you don't miss these real-time political breakdowns. Now back to the matter. The body language in that room becomes the real headline. Because sometimes what people don't say is louder than what they say. Mnangagwa's expression, the reactions of others present, the silence, all of it becomes part of the story. Think about it like this. If everything was normal, there would be no tension. There would be smiles, greetings, maybe even small jokes. But when a room tightens like that, it means people are reading the moment carefully. And let's be honest, Zimbabwe has had its fair share of political shifts, internal tensions, and power balancing. So any unusual movement between top figures immediately becomes something to watch. Now imagine you are inside that room. You're sitting there maybe as an official, maybe as an aide, and suddenly Chiwenga walks in without notice. Your mind will start racing. Was I supposed to know about this? What does this mean? Is something changing? That's how powerful presence works in politics. And let me tell you something important. Leadership is not always about speaking loudly. Sometimes it's about showing up at the right time, in the right way, and letting people read the message themselves. That's exactly what happened here. Now, let's connect this to the bigger picture so you understand why people are talking. In Zimbabwe's political space, there has always been careful observation of relationships at the top. People watch how leaders interact, how they appear together, and even how they react to each other in public, because those small details often reveal what is happening behind closed doors. So when this moment happened, it immediately sparked conversation. People started asking, is everything still aligned at the top? Is there tension we are not seeing openly? Or is this just a show of strength and presence? And this is where you as a viewer need to think critically too. Not everything you see is exactly what it looks like, but at the same time, not everything is meaningless either. Sometimes, a simple walk-in can carry a heavy message. If you're still following me, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe right now. Don't wait till the end. Support as you watch. Now, let's go deeper into the atmosphere of that moment. There's something about timing. Timing in politics is everything. Why that moment? Why that setting? Why without announcement? Those are not small questions. Because if it was planned, it would have been structured. There would be communication. There would be coordination. But when something breaks that pattern, it becomes intentional in a different way. And that's why people are paying attention. Also, let's not ignore perception. Even if nothing serious is happening behind the scenes, the way things appear can shape public opinion. And in politics, perception is power. People don't just react to facts, they react to what they see and how they interpret it. So this moment, simple as it may look on the surface, becomes powerful because of how it is seen. And let me say this clearly, moments like this are what keep political watchers alert. It reminds everyone that leadership spaces are dynamic, not static. Things can change, alignments can shift, and signals can come in ways you don't expect.